You're sitting there, minding your own business, when suddenly a thought pops into your head. Someone you haven't spoken to in a while. Maybe an old friend. Maybe someone you love. Maybe even someone you lost touch with. It's random, out of nowhere. But what if I told you it wasn't random at all? What if, at that very moment, they were thinking about you too? The universe works in ways we don't always understand. Energy moves between us, unseen but deeply felt. And sometimes when someone has you on their mind, you feel it. Not in obvious ways, but in little signs. Subtle nudges that whisper, hey, someone out there is thinking about you. And if you've ever wondered whether these signs mean something, or if it's all just in your head, let's break it down. Here are 7 strange but powerful signs that someone, somewhere, has you on their mind. Have you ever been going about your day and suddenly felt a strange warmth in your heart? Almost like an invisible hug, a presence that's not physically there, but still so real? This isn't just sentimentality, it's energy. When someone thinks about you with love or longing, that energy can reach you, especially if there's a deep emotional bond between you. You might feel an unexplainable comfort or even an urge to smile for no reason. But not every sign is warm and fuzzy. Sometimes you feel a sudden shift in mood. You were fine one moment, and the next you feel uneasy, restless, or even a little sad. This can happen when someone is thinking about you intensely, especially if they miss you, regret something, or are going through something difficult and wish they could reach out to you. And then there's the classic one, dreaming about them. You go to bed, close your eyes, and there they are. Maybe it's a peaceful dream, or maybe it's one of those dreams that feel so real, you wake up wondering if it actually happened. Dreams are a gateway to the subconscious, and when someone focuses on you enough, that energy can slip into your dreams, creating a connection that exists beyond words and time. Ever had a random body twitch? Maybe your eye suddenly flickers, or you feel an unexplained tingling sensation? In many spiritual traditions, this is seen as a sign of someone thinking about you, especially if it happens unexpectedly. It's almost as if their thoughts create a ripple effect that touches you physically, even if you're miles apart. And then there's the undeniable moment when you suddenly feel the need to check your phone. Not because you're expecting anything, but because something tells you to. And then just as you pick it up, a message pops in from them, or you see their name somewhere, or you hear a song that reminds you of them. Coincidence? Maybe, but more often than not, it's something deeper, an invisible thread pulling you toward each other. Have you ever been in a conversation, and out of nowhere, you accidentally say their name instead of someone else's? It's awkward, sure, but it's also revealing. The mind is tricky like that. When someone is thinking about you a lot, it's almost like their name lingers in your subconscious, waiting for a moment to slip out. And when it does, it's as if the universe is nudging you to notice. And finally, there's the most undeniable sign of all. You feel it in your gut. No logic, no reason, just a deep, unshakable feeling that someone, somewhere, is thinking about you. It's that intuitive knowing, the same way you sense when someone is staring at you from across the room. Your energy picks up on theirs, even if you don't consciously realize it. Now here's the real question. What do you do with these signs? Do you ignore them? Do you reach out? Do you brush them off as coincidences? That's up to you. But here's the truth. If someone is thinking about you this much, there's a reason. Maybe there's something left unsaid. Maybe there's a connection that still exists, even if time and distance have tried to erase it. Life is too short to ignore the signs that matter. If you feel it in your heart, if the universe keeps nudging you, maybe, just maybe, it's time to listen.